Capricorn, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're going to check in with work, job, career stuff, as well as having a look at your person's energy. Make sure you do check out that shadow work reading we've just uploaded for the full moon. Subscribe to the channel, it really does help out as well, so thank you. But this week we have the Mystic Journey Oracle. The lenormand I have is the Leclerc lenormand. I'm also using the Mystic Red Rose Love Oracle as well this week. Okay. Starting off this week, Capricorn, we're just going to check in, see what's going on, just in sort of general, bit of an overview, anything important needing to pop out. Okay, Capricorn, what is going on for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to see? Capricorn, what's going on for our Capricorns, please? I will clarify that in a moment. The bottom of the deck, we do have love as well. Okay, I just wanted to show you that, Capricorn, because I am aware that in that shadow work reading, self-love and the need for self-love really did come out strong for you. And we are seeing the whole premise of love popping up again there at the hidden energy for you. Especially with this first card, we have eternal. Okay, so long energy, the long game, we have that is very connected to love kind of energy. I'm also actually seeing here, because we have the 3 candles here in this image, but I actually saw something very recently about cord cutting and using, a black candle for a toxic person and white candles for purity and protection and whatnot. And so I'm kind of just, it just popped into my head when I saw that card. So it's kind of, I am picking up an intuitive message here that even when you've cut the cords between yourself and this black candle, it's kind of like they've eternally changed you in some kind of a way. Every time you move forward, and even with those, you cut that out and you've got just 2 white candles. As you move forward, you've still got remnants, the memory of this black cord that's part of your past is what I'm picking up here. So it's kind of like letting me know that for some of you, there might be this toxic energy that you might have cut off already. A lot of you have cut it off already. But it's actually affecting you. Like, so for some of you, it may have been like a long time ago, like maybe even a childhood thing. Like, because as soon as I saw that for myself, I was like, my mother and me, like that was the kind of thing that it was showing me. But it's like, I'm picking up another message there too. Definitely picking up a love message off that as well. But I just thought it was made like it. There was a message there about something about understanding that toxic energy, that even if you've cut it off, it has like a permanent, eternal kind of changes you, because you've had to deal with that, and you understand that, and you know that, and you've had that experience now. There's just something about that coming through, because it's we have strength coming through with that as well. So it's kind of like it's giving you this eternal strength because of the fact that you've dealt with that toxic past, because you've had that person in your experience, that this is giving you more strength than you actually realize, Capricorn. You are stronger than you realize. Like, I know a lot of us have had to deal with toxic people in one way or another, but I do feel like Capricorn here for you, it seems to be something that has like changed you and given you so much more strength um, moving forward than what it would have done for a lot of other people, if that kind of makes sense. Like, I am also picking up a secondary message here, and I'm seeing the two white candles as like a bride and a groom, and then the black candle as like the, what do you call it, the person marrying them. I can't think of the word right now. I don't know why. But especially because I'm seeing that love on the bottom of the deck there, and then being candles with the word eternal, it does bring to mind that song Eternal Flame, by the Bangles, guys. That's a great song from like the 80s. So I love that song, not gonna lie. So I feel like there's like, for some of you, there's like an eternal bond with somebody. It's like, even if you try to cut that cord, that bond still exists. That it's an eternal bond. It's like it goes beyond this world. It goes beyond this lifetime. Um, Even if that person was toxic, unfortunately, Capricorn. Not gonna lie, it's like for some of you that's what it is too. It's like that is the toxic person. That is the person you've cut off, and it's kind of telling us that, hate to break it to you, but there is an eternal bond with that person, that is, going to affect you because there's something about that. Um, it's like, because I'm picking up for someone here, it's like, it's kind of like, when you hear about soul contracts and that if you don't learn it in this lifetime, you'll learn it in the next. So I feel like it's that kind of a thing for some of you, part of your soul family. And like, it just so happens that in this lifetime, that person was toxic as. Um, but that doesn't mean that that soul bond is not still there. So I know some of you probably don't want to hear that. I'm not going to lie, some of you probably do not want to hear that at all. But you're going to know if that's you. I feel like you're going to know if that's the case for you. And do you know what? Having a soul bond with somebody does not mean that you have to have that person in your life. Like I said, this lifetime, they may be somebody that you should not have in your life. Whereas, who knows? Maybe that this is their opportunity to learn and grow in this lifetime. And that's why you needed to cut them off, is to force them to grow in this lifetime. And so that in the next lifetime, that bond can actually be healthy. You never know. Maybe you're the teacher in that scenario, Capricorn. Any clarity for eternal strength for Capricorn? I know I've kind of talked about that for quite a bit here already. I always end up doing the most for Capricorn. Yeah, so we do have the sun. So regardless, that reveling in the happiness of the strength that you have found from whatever this eternal energy is in your energy. I feel like this is eternal strength for you as well, Capricorn. Just point blank, full stop, eternal strength. And this personal revelation as well coming to light within you that, wow, I am strong. I am stronger than I think. I am like power lifter over here. So for some of you, it's like a personal revelation that, yeah, I am so strong that I can still smile after all that. And wow, like it's what's the phrase? It's any weaker man in my shoes would have, been a sobbing mess on the floor. But here I am still getting on with it and doing life and smiling. There's a, be happy in the fact that you are strong, Capricorn, and success, victory. The truth is that you are strong and you are able to choose happiness every single day because of how strong you are. That no matter how effed up things seem, you have the ability to have success and happiness for yourself because you are stronger than you let others see you as. You're stronger than you even see yourself as. You're strong as, Capricorn. That is the Leo card for a reason. It's like you're the lion, hear me roar kind of energy with that strength and the sun both coming out. They're both strong Leo kind of energy here, which is the, commonly seen as the lion, and it's the strength card in tarot. So you really are this, like, you're the the lion, be proud. Be proud of that, Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn with work, job, career? Work, job, career for our Capricorns, please. Work, job, career for Capricorn. One more, please. Oh, that's two, but okay. Oh, that's something else. Got a lot going on for you, Capricorn. Just clarify that central card. Clarify that central card. I just want to show you this. When I said one more, please, I actually got two pop out. And it does feel kind of very separate to the main message here. So I just want to show you this, Capricorn. We do have the bear and the scythe. I do commonly see you as the bear, Capricorn, but I do feel in this scenario, this is somebody around you. Power and, strength. Once again, though. But I feel like it's you dealing with, you using your strength, your power to deal with changes in leadership around you or authority around you. Because the scythe really does talk about sudden, unexpected changes taking place. It's kind of just telling me straightforward that there's a change in leadership, change in leadership, change in the boss kind of energy. So, sudden, maybe very sudden, unexpected change in leadership. So I do feel as though for a lot of you, though, that's not you. Someone around you within the workplace. What we're seeing for you, though, like, because it very well could be you with what I'm seeing here. The first card we have is the crossroad. Okay, so maybe this is, for those of you where you are the boss, maybe that's impacting the choices that you're making, that you're kind of like, if I suddenly change the leadership here, is this still going to work without me in charge? That kind of thing. And that may be heavily influencing the choices that you're making at the moment, because the crossroad is a choice or a decision that's coming up for you when it comes to work. The next card we have here is the whip. But in this particular deck, we do have some of the more traditional meanings on these cards, and it is drawing my eye to the fact that this particular card, it does say hard work and physical activity on the card. It can also be debate and conflict. Like I feel like you're in conflict about the decision, rather than an actual conflict or drama going on around you. It feels like you're just trying to put in the work and work out what's the best way for me to, put in hard work towards making these decisions. So for some of you, I am picking up that there is at least one of you where you are kind of the boss, and you're, really, really having to think about, you're very conflicted about, if I change the leadership in this, in my company by me going elsewhere and starting some other project, is that going to work? Is what I'm kind of picking up for some of you here. I have clarified that whip with the clover though. So, whatever you kind of choose, fortune is on your side here. It is telling you to take the opportunity to, even if it feels like it might be a little bit of a risk for you, Capricorn, a little bit of a gamble, a little bit of a chance that you're taking here. To do that. It is sort of like it's kind of showing you that, even if you're in conflict about making this decision, that, to bet on yourself and to, gamble on yourself, to take the chance, to take the risk, take the opportunity here. So there may be a little bit of hesitation in making this choice because you're worried about the changes that might bring to the leadership. But, the next card I have there is the ship as well. Okay, so travel, starting a new journey for yourself within your career, change, movement, maybe even, because this can be travel or distance as well. So it could be, moving to a new location, expanding locations, starting a brand new job altogether for someone here too. But it's movement, it's change, it's starting brand new journeys, new adventures on the horizon for you. Some of you maybe just travel, like work travel, and you're having to take a bit of a chance to engage in some sort of work travel in the near future here, choosing whether I should, journey here and do that, do that, because I'm worried that, is it going to, lead to problems with the leadership? But I feel as though this is just a concern. It's not reality. That, the reality is that no matter how much you're feeling very conflicted about this, at the end of the day, you're a Capricorn. You're thinking things through very clearly, rationally already. The clover is kind of giving you that the heads up that it's safe for you to take that risk, that, fortune is definitely on your side here. With the clover and the ship both coming out, no matter what happens, fortune is on your side. All your ships are coming in the form of this new journey. Okay, so it is well advised for you to take that chance, Capricorn, when you are presented with that choice. All right. Okay, looking at your person. Regardless of whether we're looking at a past energy, present energy, a future energy, maybe someone you haven't even met yet, we are just looking at the energy. Okay, Capricorn and your person. Capricorn and your person. What's going on for Capricorn and your person? Present and future for Capricorn and your person, please. Ooh, one more for future, please. One more for future, please. I don't know why I'm seeing that energy then. Okay, the present energy, we do have seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up and dating, third party, temptation. So you might be tempted to, there might be just more than one person around you at the moment, Capricorn. You might have more than one option on the table. Okay, but attraction, that's a very physical, seductive, passionate energy around you in the present, especially with this here. We have the love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you and informing you of that. So, we are seeing communication, passionate communication, potentially coming from more than one person in the present energy here, Capricorn. Maybe that's why I'm seeing this in the future energy here, because, the first two cards I drew here, I've got the butterfly. Evolving and growth, next phase, healing the inner child and releasing the past. So, you're kind of a little bit focused on yourself with this energy. You're just worried about moving forward and evolving when it comes to love and relationships and connections. Transforming, metamorphosizing, connections into positive things that allow you to feel free and move to the next phase with what you're wanting with love. But then this other energy, I was kind of like, why is that coming out? Because we have the golden mirror here. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed and one-sided. So is that a separate person? That there may be two people. Once again, there may be two people, and I feel like as long as you look, as long as you look carefully at that situation, because I'm also feeling here that with that mirror energy, you know, you're obviously going to know if something is one-sided, but I'm also seeing self-absorbed. All right, so it's kind of like there may be somebody coming in and trying to, like, it's like they're reflecting at you that you're only caring about this transformation. You're worrying about healing yourself, and which, you know, is good, right? But it's kind of reflecting at you that, Capricorn, why aren't you paying attention to me? You're only caring about yourself, Capricorn, because you need to. Like, that's fine. Like, there's no problem with that in that sort of sense. But I feel like this person may be a little bit triggered by that. But then eventually, you know, we do see paradise coming through as well. So it does sort of result happy for you anyway. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and the honeymoon phase. So, you know, that mm, romantic communication does eventually lead you to the honeymoon phase, like feeling like you're in paradise with somebody. But, you know, they may get a little bit triggered and feel like, because I feel like this is them feeling like it's a little bit one-sided, feeling like they're putting in more effort than you are. Because I'm not feeling like, it's not that you're not interested in them. I kind of feel like it's like you're just looking else. You're not even thinking that there's a drama. Do you know what I mean? That you're like, what are you talking about? Like, I think that's your problem, not mine. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like, Capricorn, you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just busy. Like, I've got all this other stuff going on. I'm just busy, like, doing my own thing. I need to heal. And, you know, that does say healing inner child and releasing the past. You're like, what? I'm just doing what I need to do to make sure that I can, you know, come at you in a positive connection way here and deal with that toxicity we saw, you know, in the past here. Um, Eventually it leads to happiness. I just feel like your person's sort of flaring up a little bit here, going, don't leave me, Capricorn. You're not paying attention to me, Capricorn. Yeah, like I said, it feels like a you problem, guys, not a Capricorn problem. It feels like a you problem. But that's what we've got for you, Capricorn. You know, and that self-love stuff, it's important for you at the moment. Like I said, it did pop up in that shadow work reading, so check that one out if you haven't already. You know, you're more than welcome to check out your other placements as well, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.